Good morning, everybody. July 5th. Ray's coming in now. He doesn't know I have the camera on. We're riding inside for specific reasons today. Good morning. The freak show out there? Uh-oh, you didn't get any sleep. You're not doing your little disco dance or being all freaky. You're all mellowed out. I put you on a mountainous route so you can do some climbing. Come on, just a little bit of climbing, won't hurt you. When was the last time you climbed anything? You don't want to climb. How come? Oh, I just said you didn't sleep, you look tired, and now you're admitting it. I read you like a book, Mr. RayVelo. I cannot believe you didn't smell that rotten carcass of a raccoon. It was in that brown rain barrel. It's right beside that white thing where you put my mom's plant. Well, to be honest, when they asked me about it, I went back to look, and when I first walked into that corner, I was like, oh my God, what the hell is that? So, as much as I didn't want to find it, I went right into the corner where the mulch is, and suddenly I couldn't smell it. So I said to the guys, they were on this other side of the fence, I said, you know, I smelled it, but now I don't. And they said, yeah, it comes and goes. It must be the direction of the wind. So maybe that's why you didn't notice.
I barely spent maybe 3 seconds watering that plant.
Oh, it was so gross. It was like, well, what a terrible way to die, first of all, for this poor raccoon. But one of them knocked, I had a cover on it, so they weren't supposed to be able to fall in there. So one of them had to knock it off. Anyway, it was bloated. And what was floating was just full of maggots, just like millions of them. Yeah, it looks like rice, but they move. Anyway, so that homeless guy was sleeping over there on the couch across the road. So David went and put the dead raccoon in that garbage bin, pretty close to his head. And I don't know if you noticed, but even the guy's gone, and even the coach is gone.
So, are we getting rainbow flats?
No, I told you I put you on Road to Sky. It's only just over 1,000 meters, I think 1,060 meters, something like that. I can do it comfortably in about an hour and 25 minutes. I freaked out before and did it under 60 minutes, which you get a badge for. But so I'm on Fuego Flats, but I have an excuse. My back is much, much better this morning.
Still leisurely ride.
Why and how would that be different?
Well, because I'm going through the mountains.
Does that look like mountains? That doesn't look familiar to you? How's Apple Steve?
We just face when that happens.
Yeah.
Gotta have somebody with him all the time when he's walking, that's for sure.
So why didn't you sleep? I had the weirdest dreams, 3 separate dreams. And the one was so unsettling I had to move up here to the couch.
So was it a mother raccoon or a...
Well, first of all, we weren't sure for the longest time. At first, I thought it was a cat. But then,
who picked it up?
well, because of my back, I had pulled the rain barrel over with a rake. So, this gross, disgusting water came out. And whatever was in there came to the hole, but didn't fall out. So I got a quick glimpse of whatever it was. So then they had asked me about it, David and Oli. So I texted them and said, hey, can you guys meet me at the front door and bring gloves? So when they came out, I was sitting there with gloves and a mask. And David said, oh, what a good idea. So they went back in and got masks. And then they were both in sandals. And Oli, of course, had socks on. Socks with his sandals. Well, it's because he's from Iceland. Anyway, so David didn't want to step in the water. Understandably, the water was absolutely gross. There was like thousands of maggots in the water. But now they're just laying on the top of the ground, wriggling, squirming. Yeah. Anyway, so Oli was the man. He lifted up the bottom of the barrel and flipped it up. And of course this gross thing come out and we're like, oh man, what the hell is that? So I'm like, that's a cat. And Oli said, you think so? I said, well, I'm not sure. And David wasn't sure. But then I went and got a shovel. Oli had brought a garbage bag. I guess because I asked him to wear gloves, he brought a garbage bag. So he stepped in, as I say, flipped it upside down, and then I got a shovel and a rake so he could rake it onto the shovel if he couldn't get the shovel under it. Anyway, he was able to get the shovel under it, and then dip it into the garbage bag. So, oh man, the smell. And then we put a second and a third garbage bag on it, but you could still smell right through it. So anyway, David took it out, and I got the hose, and Oli was great. He hosed it down, and then I went and got
Hose went down.
hosed the rain barrel down, in and out.